Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start a new video series. This series was completely unplanned and unintentional. A little over a year ago, I decided I was just going to show you guys be going to each room of the house and finishing all the projects that needed to be finished. And for those of you who've been following me for a while, know that I live in my own construction zone. I gutted my house in late 18. We had the pandemic, and then we had supply chain issues, and then we had inflation, and then, you know, it just went on and on and on. Between that and just pure laziness, I haven't been working on the house. I haven't been posting very much, and I do apologize. So for those of you who are subscribed, thank you for staying with me, and for those of you who are new, welcome. On top of filming for over a year, going from room to room of this house, and not only did I start finishing projects in each room, I had to start doing a deep clean due to an infestation of roaches. What happened was a client of mine died, and he had some boxes in his garage, and his family gave me the contents. And when I brought those boxes home, I didn't realize that they had roaches in it, and so my whole home got infested. I had to go through my pantry, which you will see in future videos. I had to clean out all my closets, every single room, including the bathroom. Everything had to be decluttered, cleaned, organized, put in containers that, you know, are waterproof and bug proof. All my clothes. I mean, this was a serious adventure. So not only did I show you things that I've been working on in each room, which I'm not finished with any of these rooms. This is going to be a long, drawn-out series. This is probably going to take me over a year to complete this video series. But everything is super clean. I'm talking about detailed, nooks and crannies cleaned and refreshed, like repainted or caulked, or, you know, and then the projects are finally, you know, coming to an end. Like just putting up the baseboards back. I haven't had baseboards since 2018. I had other projects, and if you're wondering what those other projects are, I enclosed the front porch so the dog would have a place to lie and watch the world go by. I'm building a well house. I haven't had a well house since probably 2017, 18. It was 2018. I'm trying to redo the front porch. I've got a lot of books, and I decided to build shelves, which I probably will redo, but I'll go ahead and just show you what I did. I got a fireplace, and I had to revamp it because it was so dated. I've just done a lot of stuff, and I haven't even uploaded any of it to YouTube, and I apologize. So if you watch this series, you're going to see me go from room to room. I'm not going to complete everything in the room because you have to come over here and get that completed so that you can go over there and complete that to come over here and complete that. So if you've ever done a home renovation, well, if you know, you know. So it's just going to be long videos. These are going to be about 30 to 45 minute long videos. I'm trying to narrow 4 hours of filming a day into about 30 to 45 minute videos. And but they're important to the progress of this house being completed. I didn't film the new roof I had put on because it was such a bad job. I don't even want to talk about it. Even the garden outside is getting a revamp. I'm getting rid of the landscape fabric and my raised beds. I'm moving my raised beds and taking up the landscape fabric, and I'm going to make a meadow out back, a flower garden, just a wildlife garden. That landscape fabric's been down since 19, and I think pretty much everything that was under there weed wise is dead. I haven't been able to plant out there because of the dollar weed and the Spanish needles. So I mean, just things have taken a long time. I've got just a few more things to do out on the pole barn. And for those of you who are concerned or wondering what happened with the mobile home, I still have video to upload and get out for you on that. So I'm going to be uploading all these videos to YouTube. They're going to be random. I'm not going to sit here and say, okay, well, next week I'm going to do this or whatever. I'm going to pepper in between, sorry, that's my washing machine. In between working on this house, cleaning it, getting it back up to par, I'm going to be uploading the trailer video. I'm going to be uploading all these small projects or big projects that I've been doing. And, you know, and just try to keep it interesting so that you're not watching the same thing over and over. But we're just going to go ahead and get this show on the road. Let's go. Obviously, we are in the kitchen, and from the looks of it, my cabinets are pretty clean. They look clean. They're nice and white. But what I'm going to do is look for the things that I can't see with my naked eye. And I bought a black light. And I'm going to turn the light off. And then we're going to see exactly how clean my kitchen is. So we're going to start over here. And anything that's illuminated, like down here, that's organic matter that needs to be cleaned. Along the handles, you know you're going to have it. And this is where I do dishes. And you can see down here that needs to be cleaned. And this is below the sink, so obviously stuff is going to drip down, which this did. And oh, I got coffee I spilled. And there's some more stuff. I'm trying not to shine it directly on it because I can't really see how bad it is. It's very bright on the camera, so I don't know how what you guys can see, but you can see it's not too bad. But you can see where I smeared, where the rag was dirty or just smeared whatever that was. And they even smeared it to here, so. And this is my utensil drawer. Which you can see I smeared over here. And then these are the, yeah, that's pretty bad. I've seen worse. Oh. Yeah. See all that? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. See, I didn't even see all that. Oh man. Oh wow. I had no idea. Let's see my stove. I don't cook very much except for bacon. And holy moly. Oh, and I just washed this. Let me see something. Yeah, that's not coming off. I'm gonna have to use the pressure washer on this. Oh wow, I had no idea. Oh, that is nasty. I'm gonna have to get the pressure washer out on this. Not in this video, maybe in the next one, but that's bad. Oh, that is horrible. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm so embarrassed. That's just smeared. This is my utensil drawer, my cooking utensils. And yeah, you can see it. It just drips. But overall, it's not bad. Oh, I got splatter here. I don't know what happened. And let's check the floors. The floors look good. Now, I'm going to tell you what all that is. That's when I had the other dog, Busy. He's no longer with us. And he was peeing on this corner, or I thought he was. And I was spraying isopropyl alcohol. And that alcohol damaged the finish on this what do you call it? Pre-primed trim. And that's what that is. And I'll even clean that so you can see that this is actually not pee or food. That's just where I sprayed isopropyl alcohol because I thought the dog was peeing when he actually wasn't. So all in all, it's not too bad, but I'm still just going to go and get some Odoban, and I'm going to clean the cabinet fronts, the baseboards first, and then I'll get all the rest of this. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use warm water. I'm out here in the breezeway. I have a video on this. I'll get it out. Hey, boo-boo. And I am filming the end of this whole series. It all blends together, so that's why it's so hodgepodged. Oh, I'm using the laundry and air freshener, linen scent. Okay, let me go get a microfiber. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to clean in here really well in case the urine ran under here. And this is, I think, an antiviral, anti-fungus, bacterial soap. And just really get it in there really good so it just disinfects everything. I think this right here I sealed with that, what do you call it, brick sealant. So I'm just going to get it real wet and let it soak. Get up underneath like that because it has to drip down, up, and then back down. So just really get in there and get that. Yikes. Alright, get some water. Clean from the top to the bottom. And this is a brand new cloth. It is as pure as a driven snow. So I'm just going to clean. going to use clear caulk here. And then I'm going to use white caulk here. And I'm going to fill this big gap right here. I don't know why it's that way. I don't know. Because this used to be the original back. So if anybody knows, leave me a comment down below. It's not too bad. It's not as clean as I want. Would have liked it. So let's get a really clean. One more time. It's not too bad. Right here is where Busy's food bowl used to be when he was little. And you can see there's some organic matter right there. Let's go ahead and just clean that off. Probably go over this with paint and touch it up, because I think that's a scratch. Yeah, that's a scratch. Okay, let's see. It's all clean. I mean, it's not that bad. Well, right there. All right. All right, that's clean, and I'm gonna go over here, and this is nasty. Oh wow, you can see where the floors got jacked up. You're gonna see some separation in the up and some imperfections in the wall, because when the floors got jacked up, things started coming apart. Right here's one of them. Oh, that's just where the alcohol ruined the finish. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this rag and the rest of this water, and I'm just going to do the bottom down here. Then I'll rinse out my bucket, clean it out, sterilize it, put some more disinfectant water in there, get a clean rag, and then we'll do the cabinet fronts. I'm not putting this on my cabinets. like I said, I'll do this. What I have to do is I have to cut this piece and put it over here. I never did do that. I'm just going to get down in here like that and like that. Let's zoom in. The reason I'm not pulling out the refrigerator is because they didn't finish the floors underneath the refrigerator. So I try not to get them wet. I'll vacuum, but I won't get them wet. Not bad at all. I'm surprised, y'all. I really thought it was going to be bad, but it's not. Yeah, here you can see where they didn't polyurethane underneath my refrigerator. And here's this hinge right here. I'm too close, I'm sorry. So here's that hinge right here. Alright, so what I'm going to do before I start painting, I'm waiting for the sun to get on a little further north. It's south on the horizon, so it'll really start putting light in here. This is my clear silicone, and this is what I'm going to do around the base of the brick, because you don't want white caulk on a brick. It just looks weird. And I saved my caulk by putting in wire nuts on them to keep it usable. And I've got some I got Alex Fast Dry and the Game Changing Caulk Gun. Strongly recommend you put the tip in here and cut it, but I custom cut mine with a razor blade because I like a really tight, thin bead. Right down in here is where I need to caulk. Let me go ahead and get this done so I can let the dogs out, and I'll have to put up the baby gate to keep them out of it because they're just curious. So let's go. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear silicone this after the dogs have gone to bed, because they're dogs, they're going to be interested in this, and I'd just rather go ahead and do it when they're in bed so they don't put little nose prints in it or try to eat it. They're really anxious to get out, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go right in here, and I'm going to have to build this caulk up. It's not all just going to go squeeze in there at once. So once I caulk in here, it'll end up being flush to this, and it'll look real nice. It's going to get painted anyway, so I'm not really worried about the color contrast, if any. When the floors got raised, or lower, depending where it was, that chipped out Also the tile in the bathroom, but we'll talk about that later. All right, so let me get this tip cut. Done. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to start building out. I got to put a bead in, let it dry, put another bead in until it builds out, because it's pretty deep in there. I guess I could have put a piece of wood in there, but I don't know. Okay. Try to keep it as neat as possible. Cool. Well, my pads are done and the boys' toys are done. So I'm really smashing that in there because I really want it to fill up all these little nooks and crannies, because I don't want those dogs smelling that anymore. And I figured the more I put in here, the better it will be. And I have to keep the caulk off that brick. All right, guys, I'm coming. There we go. Just keep it neat and clean. There you go. All right. So when you're trying to, well, okay. All right, I have the baby gate up. I got the door slightly ajar so they can come in and out. Again, this is the laundry area or the back hallway, den hallway. I'll try to get you in here. Now remember, this house it was built in 1952, so it's fairly old. And I'm going to have Schnauzer schnozzes wondering what I'm doing. So I'm going to try to get you in here as much as I can with the lighting I have. Oliver and Busy. Well, hey, Ollie, 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 Ollie. And always busy. Because, you know, bugs and stuff, they can hide in there. And I'm trying to keep them from being able to do that. So what I'm doing is I'm packing this. It helps to, there we go. So let's get that caulk in there. There we go. Oh, I left my rag in the bathroom. Hang on. I'll neaten it up here in a minute. What's up, Bubba? I'm smashing it way in there. I mean, I'll clean all this up in a minute. This is not the first application, so there you go. I don't normally wear gloves to do this. I just happen to still have them on. Okay, just neaten it up. And use the excess and smash it back up in there. Waste not, want not. Yeah, let's clean it up a little bit. This is from where that explosion happened. and it ran down the side of the cabinet and got all over this. That's what I finally figured out happened. Because the dogs aren't tall enough for that to be what that is. And like I said, all of this is going to get repainted. Let's go ahead and just get this. I use these metal paintable outlet covers. Let me pull this out a little bit. There you go. That's what I use. They're washable. Well, so are the other ones, but these are paintable. This is a problem. I'm not sure what is going on. This needs to be redone because they don't line up. One's lower than the other, but that's an easy fix. I'll just have to wait until I can get some more of this beadboard. And while I'm down here, I might as well just fix this little issue. Because when my sister came about 3 years ago to put in my central vacuuming, this got taken apart for her to put this in, and it never got put back together correctly. And I don't know why for 3 years I haven't done anything about it. Probably because I just haven't felt like it. So let me get this right here. It's kind of nasty. That is just discoloration from the old floor to the new floor. They didn't sand this area when they redid the floors. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. I don't know why. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very good. I guess it just is where that isopropyl alcohol discolored everything. I guess. I don't know. It's clean. I hate to clean a clean house for you guys. I really thought it was going to be worse, but it's not. All right. But as you see, this is where the 2x4s are. That's essential vacuum right there. While I'm in here, I might as well clean this out. I got to spray. That's right. I got to spray this evening. So what I'll do is tomorrow, since I'm off, I will spray tonight, and then tomorrow I will fix this. So we'll just stick to the plan for right now.